Hey guys, welcome back to Games Night.
Yeah. Woo. Okay.
Now for this week's video, I'm going to film a makeup tutorial. I never really do these, but I'm going to do it today because ever since I started YouTube, it was based on story times and funny videos, but today we're going to change it up. I'm going to be reviewing the Morphe x Nikita palette. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I honestly did not expect myself to buy this because I just didn't think it was necessary.
And
Practically all of the colors that I would possibly ever need would be in the James Charles palette.
Hi, sisters.
Ignore it, she looks crusty dusty, but those are all the colors that you would possibly ever need. So if you haven't got a James Charles palette, then what are you doing? Go get one. But you know, it's always fun to try new looks. This up today, and I had to get the James Charles Morphe brush kit. Oh my god, when I tell you this, in this thing is every brush you will ever need. So there's no excuses not to buy this. So no further ado, and let's get into this video. You guys, so since this is a tutorial on the Nikita palette, I'm going to do my base off camera and as well as my brows, and I will see you guys in a bit.
1 hour later.
Alright you guys, so now that I have my base all on and complete, I'm going to be jumping into the eyeshadow portion of this video. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be grabbing this color in the shade Shigo, and I'm going to be applying it in my inner eye. So when I first started doing makeup, I was honestly scared of, you know, seeing how it was going to turn out. But, you know, I kind of just had to, like, bear with myself. And, you know, I had to just tell myself, you know, practice makes perfect. And you're not going to get anywhere if you don't practice. So that's kind of what has happened. So, as you guys can tell, it's a bright green look. Very bright. I haven't worked with, you know, bright colors so far. So I'm kind of like working with it. We're just gonna blend it. So normally once you kind of like get used to, you know, doing eyeshadow, you want to make sure that it's blended. Blend is like the absolute, you know, thing that you need to practice with, just so your eyeshadow can kind of look smoothed out and put together, you know? So the next shade, you guys, I'm going to be going in with the blue shade right here. I can't really pronounce it. Raisinade? I don't know. But I'm just going to be applying it right next to the green to kind of give it that green-blue vibe going on there. Alright you guys, so I kind of blended that together. Let's see how it's gonna go. So I'm actually gonna do this eye off camera, and then I will be right back with this eye to show you so I can kind of get an idea on what I'm going for. Alright you guys, I'm gonna jump in with this green shade right here, and I'm going to be applying it in the inner shade.
Whoa, what?
Excuse me, in the inner corner. So we're just gonna like that. I can't film makeup tutorials. Makeup tutorials are not for me.
You're still recording.
I know. Crop it out. I'm so not impressed with this palette.
I'm a little bit disappointed.
I'm gonna be jumping into this blue shade right here, and I'm gonna be applying it on my outer corner underneath my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna drag it out like that to give it that, you know, look to where your face kind of looks like upwards. Usually a lot of drag queens use this technique just because that's, I guess that's their style. A lot of them come out really, really good, and some don't come out so hot. You guys, so now that I have the blue all complete, I'm gonna be jumping in with this purple right here to kind of give it that transition color. So let's see, and I'm gonna be doing it in like the lower right here. So as I was noticing, this purple is so hard to blend, and I'm not sure if it's the brushes that I'm using, because I'm using the Morphe times James Charles brushes. I don't even think they're like his brushes. I think they're just regular Morphe brushes. But I don't know like if that's what it is, or it's just the pigment of the eyeshadow, or like I don't know. But for the most part, it's, I don't know what the hell. Why did it, like my other eye was just so hard to do. And like, oh, look at all that fell out. So now I'm gonna be jumping in with this little tiny brush, the M431 brush, and I'm gonna be dipping into the shade Mama Dragon, to kind of, you know, make it look more deeper, I guess, give it that deeper tone. Alright you guys, so now that I have that all complete, that purple in there, I'm going to be cutting my crease using the NARS concealer in the shade Vanilla Light 2. And I'm just going to be applying that in my inner eye, like so, because I'm going to be adding a glitter. As you guys can tell on this side, I'm going to be obviously adding that on that side. So cutting my crease is kind of hard. So yeah. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be dipping into this shade Matrix It's not a shade, it's like a glitter. And I'm gonna be patting that on to my eyelid. So let's go. I'm gonna be using the M124 brush with Morphe. I'm just gonna tap that on here. Usually people use glitter, glue enhansive, whatever you call it, to put on glitter, but I don't think that's necessary, in my personal opinion. If you know, cut your crease well and it's still, you know, maintaining that, you know, stickiness, that wetness, then I feel personally that it should stick on very, very easily. And if you're not, you know, you do it the way you do it, but I just feel like if you put glue and adhesive, it just makes your eyelid just shut, and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna keep on applying it. Kind of spread it evenly throughout your eyelid, because you don't want more glitter in one area and have, you know, less in another, to kind of like smooth it out throughout the area that you're gonna place your glitter on. So this glitter is has very small particles, and I don't, obviously no one would want for the glitter to go in your eye, because that's not good. So I'm not gonna reach it all the way into my inner corner. As you guys can tell, I kind of like did it obviously right here, but I didn't want to drag it all the way too much, just for the safety of my eyes, because like everyone always says, the eyes are your most precious thing. Well, at least in my opinion. I'm sure like other people can agree with me on that, but you know, I'm not gonna push it too much. So with that being there, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna be grabbing this shade right here, BB Boy, and I'm just gonna be applying it in the inner corner, to kind of give it that pop of blue, you know, pattern. So it's gonna be like a blue, green, blue type of look. So we're just gonna give it that go. And you want to be very gentle. Okay, so if it doesn't go like, so let's be real, this palette is not the best palette that Morphe has made, and obviously, you know, these reviews can help, you know, improve their brand and improve the formulas that they choose to use for certain palettes that they want to release. And for this one, the formula is not as good. It is pigmented, but as far as like blending wise, it's hard. And I feel like obviously that has to do with the formula in which the products are made. So we're just gonna do that dip it in one more time, and just hope it goes. Okay, so this kind of looks more, you know, more into your eye rather than, you know, yeah, it kind of looks more like you can see the shadow more. So that's what I'm gonna kind of replicate on the other eyelid, this one perhaps, and we're just gonna try to give it the same go, just because I kind of like the whole curve in your inner eye kind of look. So I'm gonna try to do that with the other eye. So see, you see the difference. It kind of gives your eyes the more shadow type figure, so you can see, you know, the shadow throughout your whole eyelid, and you can kind of get an idea on how how it looks. And the eyelash, obviously, that's placed on there, I used a, you know, more lighter one to kind of see what's going on behind the eyelash, as you can tell. But if you were to use a more fuller one, I feel like that's if you don't do eyeshadow. We all have our personal opinions, but as far as I do my makeup, I'm going to do an exaggerate makeup look. I'm not going to do an exaggerate eyelash, because I don't want to, you know, spend all this time on one look and then for it to be covered up by literally a big old eyelash that literally looks like a caterpillar. And yeah, we're not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna add some more right here to kind of give it like that more vibrant look. This is not picking up very well, so I'm gonna try to mix the two. I'm gonna mix these two shades so obviously this one's lighter than this one. So I'm gonna kind of mix those two so I can kind of make it look vibrant. and really pop out and give that Tokyo look as Miss Nikita Dragon wanted her whole palette to be based off of, which is Tokyo and her adventures as a transgender woman, which I really want to say I'm so proud of her for having the confidence to do what she does today, and it inspires not only myself but others around the world to, you know, feel comfortable to be who they are as a human being, because obviously there's enough hate on this world and I feel like that's not necessary. So yeah. So now that I have that eyeshadow portion all complete, I'm going to be dipping into the purple shade right here to do the under eyelid, obviously to give it that shadow, a more deep defining look. So like I said, I'm going to be dipping into Mama Dragon, and I'm going to be using the M431 brush, and I'm just going to dive right in. So usually with makeup tutorials, I don't know how to make it funny. I feel like if I'm gonna be teaching you, I shouldn't be joking around or anything of that sort. So I try to make it funny, and I don't want you to be sitting here like, oh, all bored, but I feel like I can't make makeup tutorials funny. Like, there's nothing funny about it. Unless something goes wrong, then it's funny. But other than that, I feel like it's not funny, and it's not meant to be funny. Obviously with the special effects of like editing and all that, it could be funny, but me, I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm doing, and if it's boring, I'm sorry. But, you know, that's what my other videos are there for, to make you guys laugh. So I recently, if you follow me on Instagram, you would know, by the way, you can follow me on Instagram at Glamorous Gabriel. You would know I recently got a cat, and her name's Chanel. I don't know where she's at. She's actually behind me. Girl, what are you doing? Oh, did it hurt? Okay, she's right here. She looks like that. I don't know what she's doing, but yeah, she's just playing with the chair that I'm sitting on. Yeah, say hi, everyone. Hi. But yeah. Mwah. So yeah. So I'm gonna try my best. When it comes to my eyes and doing eyeshadow underneath, I kind of get scared of like doing it because I'm afraid I'm gonna like poke my eye. So I'm gonna try my best to like go all the way in, like all the way to right here. But if I can't, I'm not gonna even mess with it because I'm scared that I'm gonna poke my eye out. Especially, I don't understand how makeup artists can like lift their eyelid down and like do it right here. I can't do that, and I don't think I would ever attempt to do it. But you know, yeah, we all have our ways. Alright, you guys, this is the completed final look. I'm absolutely obsessed with the way it came out. Obviously it took patience, a lot of patience, but it all came together. I just want to say thank you if you made it this far in the video. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. I did, however, add a black lipstick and with black gloss over it, and it kind of gave it the full look. I am gonna start uploading more videos very soon. I haven't uploaded in months, but yeah, let me just shut the guy. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah. Woo. Okay.